Hello, I'm Rebecca and I'll be your companion on this trip to Switzerland. In this first video I explain a lot in general, then you will find for each of the 26 cantons the relevant playlist and a detail of the main cities. What to see, how to move, many nature trails. Switzerland is a country in Central Europe bordered by Germany to the north, Liechtenstein and Austria to the east, Italy to the south and France to the west. The territory is entirely occupied by the hills and valleys. The Alps occupy the south and east of the country. The highest mountains in Switzerland are located in the Alps, including the Jungfrau, the Grand Combin, the Matterhorn, and Mount Rosa. In this part of the country is also located the Aletsch, the largest glacier in the Alps. The Alps descend toward the Prealps, while the Mittelland Plateau and the Jura Range mark the border with France to the west. The Gotthard Massif in the Alps is home to three of Europe's most important rivers: the Rhine, which flows into the North Sea after crossing Germany and the Netherlands, the Rhone, which runs through France and into the Mediterranean, and the Ticino, left tributary of the Po. The most famous lakes are Lake Neuchâtel, Lake Lucerne, Lake Zurich, Lake Constance on the border with Germany, Lake Maggiore on the border with Italy, and Lake Geneva on the border with France. The climate is alpine type, characterized by cold winters and snowy and cool and rainy summers. It is never too hot in summer, but in winter it is very cold. Switzerland is full of facilities and structures for winter sports, and for mountain sports in general, like climbing. In ancient, this area was inhabited by Helvetians and the Rhaetians, later subjected by the Romans in the 1st century BC. In 1291, the Cantons of Schwyz, Uri and Unterwalden formed an alliance to safeguard their rights from the neighboring fiefdoms and the Habsburgs. The first nucleus of today's Switzerland was created. Later, other cantons joined. With the Peace of Westphalia of 1648, Switzerland was internationally recognized as a sovereign state. The population is made up of 4 distinct groups: German-speaking Swiss, the predominant one, French, Italian, and Romansh, with immigrants added, but not easily integrated because they are considered mere guests. The official languages are therefore German, French, Italian, and Right Romansh. The most widely practiced religions are Catholic and Evangelical. Switzerland is a federal republic divided into 23 cantons, corresponding to 26 states. The cantons of Appenzell, Basel, and Unterwalden are divided into 2 states. The country is neutral on international issues and does not belong to the European Union. Swiss agriculture is strongly encouraged by the state. Sugar beet cereals, potatoes, grapes, and apples are produced. In the Italian part of Switzerland, cattle farming is widespread. Timber production is good. Switzerland's main source of energy is water, which is used in hydroelectric power stations. The most common industries are food, producing cheese and chocolate, among others, mechanical, in particular precision mechanics and watch production, electronic and pharmaceutical. Banking is the country's main source of wealth. Large sums of money flow into Swiss banks, as the bank accounts are kept strictly secret. Another important source of wealth is quality tourism, the type of tourism that attracts tourists willing to spend a lot. The communication routes are well developed and in good condition. The main cities of German-speaking Switzerland, Bern, Zurich, and Basel-Bern, is the capital of the country and is crossed by the river Aar. It is also a major commercial center. Zurich is located on the lake of the same name. It is the main financial center of Switzerland and is home to several industries and banks. Another important city in German-speaking Switzerland is Basel, with its many industries and active port on the Rhine. The main cities of French-speaking Switzerland, Geneva and Lausanne. Geneva is located on the lake of the same name. There are headquarters of many international organizations, such as the Red Cross, but there are also industries and craft workshops for jewelry production. Lausanne is also located on Lake Geneva. It is an important tourist destination and home to important cultural institutions. There are food industries, paper and precision instrument manufacturers. Lugano is a city in the Italian part of Switzerland. It is located on the lake of the same name, and its economy is based on tourism and banking activities. Switzerland's advanced infrastructure. The country has an incredibly efficient transportation system. including the world's longest and deepest tunnel, a dense motorway network, and one of the best railway networks globally. Innovative energy solutions. Switzerland compensates for its lack of fossil fuels by utilizing hydropower plants and nuclear reactors, with a significant portion of its energy coming from renewable sources. Cultural focus on practicality and problem solving. Switzerland's strong vocational training system and direct democracy foster a culture of efficiency and effective project management. Strategic utilization of mountainous terrain. Despite challenging geography, Switzerland has turned its mountains into an asset, using them for infrastructure development and energy generation. High public trust and meticulous project management. The Swiss public's involvement in infrastructure decisions through frequent referendums. Also, the canton administration also involves communities with frequent satisfaction questionnaires. I personally find this system fantastic because it contributes to conduct well-managed, transparent projects with broad support. The Swiss school system is highly interconnected, allowing students multiple paths to higher education and careers, with opportunities to move between different levels of schooling, including academic track gymnasium and Sekundarschule secondary school Sekundarschule. Students can either pursue the gymnasium route leading to the Matura and direct university access, or attend Sekundarschule, which offers different levels, SEKA, B, C, based on academic ability and leads to apprenticeships. Switzerland offers 3 main work permits: G permit for cross-border commuters, L permit for short-term work up to 12 months, and B permit for long-term work up to 5 years. EU citizens have easier access to Swiss work permits and can stay for 90 days as tourists while job hunting. Non-EU citizens face stricter regulations, needing a job offer where the employer must prove no Swiss citizen can fill the role. They also require a work visa. This is because each canton has specialized and plays a role, a bit like a Swiss watch. In education, each training path is formulated according to the needs of the country. When an employer hires foreign resources, his report is examined and new training paths are prepared. Higher education and proficiency in one of Switzerland's official languages, German, French, Italian, or Romansh, are essential for non-EU citizens seeking work in Switzerland. After 12 years of residence with a B permit, one can apply for Swiss citizenship, though the process is strict and requires proficiency in a national language. Despite what my friends in Italy say, there are also many gastronomic dishes to discover in Switzerland. I love natural cuisine, simple dishes. In Switzerland, there are also several gastronomic specialties. Cheese fondue. Rosti is a kind of potato cake that is eaten as a main course or as a side dish. Raclette, and others specific to each canton. To visit Switzerland and for many other activities, I recommend you download the Switzerland Mobility app right away. I'll put the link here in the description. The Switzerland Mobility app is the perfect companion for anyone who likes to be outdoors, whether in summer or winter, discover new routes, be inspired, and plan and navigate your experiences. Let me know if this video was helpful to you with a like. And to stay updated, subscribe to the channel.